Get nice and comfortable. We're going to have a nice breathing exercise to really centre with you and baby today. So the hands to begin, may want to have one on the belly, on bump and you and baby, one on your chest to your breath. So we're going to get into the parasympathetic nervous system with some big bubble breaths, okay? So to get cosy, roll the shoulders back and down, away from the neck. We have a lot of tension up here. Really let it go. Let the weight of the world go, okay? This is time for you and your baby, your hour of self-care. Chin comes gently towards the chest. This lengthens the back of the neck. And we tuck the tailbone under. So imagine, well, we all used to have tails. Tuck it under, and this lengthens the back of the back, so it stops that pregnancy arch, that pregnancy curve. Hand coming onto the chest. And then if you want to, soft gaze or close the eyes. Bubble breaths. Inhaling in through the nose and out through the mouth. In pregnancy, we never hold on to the breath. Let things flow. Breathe in and up the spine. Exhaling down and out the mouth. Slow down your breath. Really enjoy where you are right now. Inhaling up and down. And let's take a moment here, this bubble breath. Imagine as you inhale any thoughts of the past today, exhale, blow those bubbles away. Those thoughts like bubbles popping. Inhaling any thoughts of the future to-do list this evening. Exhaling, release now. Come into the present moment. Inhaling, smell it. Exhaling, settling here. Notice the hand resting on your chest. 3 bubble breaths, inhaling, opening this area here. Your heart softening as we exhale. Deep breaths in. And out. Let's bring our focus to that hand resting on bump, on baby. Inhaling, expanding this area, creating space. Exhaling, breathing baby into you for a hug. Full breaths, opening up. Exhaling, hugging. And bringing it all together, this hand on the belly, bump baby, hand on the chest, your heart, all together, inflating the chest, belly up. Exhaling, softening here, relaxing. 3 more mindful breaths in and out. One more deep, nourishing breath coming in and out. And bring the palms together at the chest, connecting both sides of the body and mind, aligning, blinking open your eyes. Namaste. We're here together. Okay, so we've found our breath, that calmness. We're going to travel it around the body, starting with our joint release series. This is a great practice to practice. This video will be sent to your email, and this can be good for the mornings, maybe the evenings, just to get things moving. So we start with the shoulders. We bring the shoulders up to the ears. This protects the neck. Head over to the right and explore, inhaling the head down to the centre. Exhaling the other way. Those bubble breaths, effortless, breathing in more time. And then relax those shoulders away from the ears. Coming into the shoulder blades, hands onto the shoulders, elbows in front. Inhaling the elbows back, opening the chest. Exhaling round. Circular motions. Mind and body coordinating here. And the other direction. Balancing out the other way. We can move into the elbow joints, they get a bit stiff too. So let's come to this T shape, fists, gently inhaling, hands coming in and out. Circular motions in with the breath and out. Using this breath in this vinyasa style, connecting the movement with the breath. Evening out the other way. And then letting go. Okay, we're going to bring our awareness into the hips here. So if you want to, stay on the block, or you can come off at any time. Listen to your body and find that body intuition, that body wisdom that you need and you know. So opening the legs a bit wide. Listen to how wide you want to be. Flex the feet, get comfortable. Maybe move the flesh from your buttocks to get nice and cozy. As we flex the feet, we're working the back of the legs as well. Hands come together for support. We're going to make gentle hip circles, rolling around, inhaling, exhaling. And then other direction. Brilliant. Let's go a bit deeper. So I like to come off the block for this one. So steadily and slowly, getting cozy. We bring ourselves onto our bottom, getting comfortable again. We go deep into the hips, that's that right foot coming in, and we're rocking side to side with those bubble breaths, with ease, spontaneous breath, flowing energy in and around the body. You can stay here if you want to go deeper. Flex that foot, this protects the knee joint. Hold the knee, we go round in circles. We're releasing all that fluid in the joints, warming up the joints. Other direction. And releasing. Left leg coming in, bringing ourselves side to side. Noticing if there's a difference in sides of the hips today. Take a moment, maybe noting it, being aware. We can go deeper. Flexing that foot, holding the knee, going round in circles. And the other direction. And then releasing. Coming down to the feet, you may have been on them a lot today. So let's send them some love. Hands where I feel comfortable with support. It's good toes, naughty toes motion. So it's an inhalation, pushing them in front. Exhalation, coming back. And then side to side. We open the feet out. Inhaling together. Side to side. Taking our time. Into the toes. Inhaling, we scrunch up into a ball. Exhaling, releasing. Moving in and out. Everything in threes. One more. And let's send some awareness to the wrists. Sometimes you get that carpal tunnel feeling in pregnancy. A lot of straining maybe, picking up, moving around. All the joints are a bit inflamed at the moment. So make sure you're staying hydrated. That can release all those toxins, and also this movement can really help as well. Maybe a bit clicky, that's normal, just air popping. Coming into fists, inhaling, exhaling, releasing. Moving in and out. Magic hands, I call this. Imagine sending some magic around the body. One more. Good vibes, brilliant. Inhaling, we then have a spinal stretch, reaching up towards the ceiling, rising up, Exhaling, bring your hands over to the right where feel comfortable. Now hold maybe where feels right, hands where feel good, bend the elbows if you want to. And we can stay here with the breath, releasing the neck. And then let's inhale, rise ourselves back up. Spinal stretch, neutralising the spine, ready to come over to the other side. Now let's explore a flow. So this vinyasa flow, using the breath to move the body. We inhale up, exhale, releasing ourselves over to the right. Using the momentum of the breath, your energy to inhale up, exhaling round. Side to side. One more, each way. And bring ourselves back to the top, meeting in the middle. We're going to go deeper into the sides of the belly to get space for you and baby. So bring the right hand down to the right hand side. We turn ourselves to the right, left buttock comes up. We reach the left hand up, looking up, relaxing the shoulders. We can look down or up and enjoy this nice psoas stretch. Big breath in and out. Now notice if you enjoy being still, or if you want to inhale, reach up, exhale, release. Can we bring it over to the other side? Staying here if you want to, or side to side in your own time. Almost like dancing. One more, each way. And meet in the middle. Okay, we can get into the spine in a different way. We bring ourselves to a tabletop. So be aware of your wrists, hands in line with the shoulders, plug them in, redistribute your weight evenly along the fingers, middle finger, points up onto your mat. Knees in line with the hips, feet flexing. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points of contact with the ground to support you. Now we're going to do some really nice pelvis circles, moving around, inhaling, exhaling. In pregnancy we don't arch the back, we don't go into many back bends because that can put a bit of strain. But here we're really encouraging oxygenated blood to come down to the pelvis, to you and baby. Other direction. Brilliant. Joint release series done. We then have a rest, so get comfortable. You've got your cushions, your blocks if you want. Child's pose. So we pat the hands down. Now explore whether you like to bring your feet down and bring your bottom towards the feet, relax your forehead onto the ground, or maybe a block. And release here for 3 big juicy breaths. One more breath, powering ourselves up, centering. And we bring ourselves up to a tabletop. Okay, so we've found our breath, our mindful breath. We're going to send it into the hips and we send it further up the body. Okay, so starting with our root, our hip, we're going to come into a lizard. Let's bring the right leg, foot out to the right hand side, hands inside, and let's see, do you want to stay here or do you want your left knee to come up and left heel push back? We have a bit of a deeper stretch here. Big breaths coming in and out. Knowing if at any time you want to drop that left knee, you can. You can even use a blanket to release any energy that's feeling a bit tight on the knee. Release. One more breath. And then release that left knee down. Check your right knee in line with the right ankle, using that knee support, using your bone structure to not compromise the muscles and the tendons and joints. We're going to turn to a dragon now, this vinyasa flow. The left hand's in line with the left shoulder. Reach up your right hand. We have a nice stretch, maybe looking up, inhaling, exhaling, releasing down. Inhaling the left hand up, it's a wing of a dragon, breathing up, exhaling down. Side to side in your own time. One more, each side. to have a rest, it's that tabletop. Noticing if you want stillness, or maybe those pelvis circles again. This is a great birthing position, by the way. So there's many different ways to give birth. Sometimes being on all fours is just naturally where your body will want to be. Sometimes it's not that standard on your back that you see in movies. So follow your body wisdom. What does it need right now today? Left leg, lunging, left lizard. Left foot on the outside of the left hand, getting comfortable. Staying here, or maybe the right knee down, or right knee curving up, right heel pushing back. Relax the shoulders, big breaths in and out. Enjoying creating space in the body, space for you and baby. Maybe one more breath. And release that right knee down. Do we want to go deeper? Do we want to go into that dragon or stay here? Listen to your body, left hand down, right foot flexed, right hand wings rising up, inhaling, exhaling, calming down, side to side. Your own pace, rhythm that you want today. Each day is different. Perhaps one more each side. And we come back to that tabletop. I don't know about you, but my wrists are talking to me, so they either need some fists with the thumbs out to release them, or let's come to a nice juicy child's pose, the knees wide. If you want to, the palms can face the ceiling, just releases the pressure, and relax here for 3 powering up breaths. Slowly uncurling, we bring ourselves to a standing position. Now how do we do that? Okay, so nice and safely using our bone structure. With our knees and feet flexed, we use our hands, walking up the legs, and then wibble wobble those hips to bring the momentum up, safely coming up. Okay, so I'm just going to move my blanket to the side there. I'm going to work us into a sun salutation. Now how do we make variations for pregnancy? We make more space for you and baby. So let's bring the feet wider, in line with the knees, in line with the hips. We tuck the tailbone under, so remember that tail, and we exaggerate, maybe even with the hands, tucking it under. That stops that pregnancy curve, that pregnancy arch. Roll the shoulders back and down, nice softness in the knees. And let's find our mountain. So we inhale, rise up, this strong mountain. Palms can be together, or they can be open and soft. Whatever feels comfortable. Relax the shoulders. Big breaths coming in and out. We're sending our intention and focus into the front of the body, opening, exhaling, softening. After we open the front of the body, we open up the back of the body. So we're going to make our way into our forward fold. So how do we do that? Bring the hands onto the knees, soften the knees, tuck the tailbone under. We can come into a half forward fold first, just to test the waters. Relax the shoulders. We've got a nice neutral spine, looking down, head coming forward, bottom going back. Big breaths in and out. You can stay here. If you want to come to a full forward fold, it's hard to say, bring your legs a bit wider, make space for you and baby, and just holding your hands above the knee joint, releasing yourself down if that feels comfortable. Still supporting with the legs. You may even want to shake your head yes and no, leg feeling tension in the neck. And slowly bend in the knees, bring yourself back up. And let's bring ourselves into a lunge. Head up last, so we don't get that head rush. We bring that left knee down. Listen to your body, whether you like that right angle and that left knee down for a bit of softness. Or with the hands to the hips, relax the shoulders. We can bring that left knee up and that left heel pushing back. That left heel can stay up or come down to give you more support on the ground here. Check you can see your toes, that's good alignment. Hands can stay where they are, or they can rise up. We're opening up the front of the body again. Big breaths. One more full breath. And then we're releasing. We bring our hands onto that right knee. Or actually, we can do it straight away into a downward facing dog if you want. Listen to your body, whether you want to drop that left knee, find downward facing dog for a bit of a challenge, or if you want to, a child's pose. Listen to your body if you want the softness or the spice of a downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, and maybe bring the heels up one at a time, waking up the back of the legs. That can get tight. Roll the shoulders back and down into the spine. One more breath. And let's come down to our hands and knees. So remember, we don't do deep back bends, but I can offer a different movement. How about doing our hitching the hip to the rib one way and the other way? Listen to your body as you move side to side with the breath, activating the spine. And then it's all about balance. Let's do the other side. Let's start off first maybe with the downward facing dog or child's pose. Big breaths. Find that just right spot, making any adjustments to feel comfortable. And then making our way into lunge. Is it right knee coming down? Left leg in between the hands. Flex that right foot. Do we stay here with hands on the hips for softness? Or do we want to come up, bring that right knee up? Maybe that right heel's up or down. Hands can stay to the hips. Or they can come up, palms together, or open. Big breaths. Enjoying where we are, how the body's feeling as it opens up the front. One more breath. And then we release into that forward fold. So the hands coming onto that left leg. We bring our hands where they feel comfortable, just above the knees. Is it a half forward fold, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Or maybe is it full forward fold, bring ourselves maybe further down, looking between the legs. Opening up the back of the body. Bend the knees, vertebrae by vertebrae, really connect with each part to bring yourself up. We're using the leg muscles, hands coming together, palms mountaintop, or maybe palms apart. Big breaths. One more big breath. Palms coming to the chest, that softness, relaxing the shoulders, big breath coming in and out. And we let that sun salutation go. Brilliant. Depending on how you're feeling, you can do more rounds of the sun salutation. But I'd like to now bring the energy from where we were in the navel into the core. Okay, so how are we going to activate the core? Let's see, we're going to do the moon salutations. This is something new, and it's a great way to open up the sides of the body. Okay, so we're going to bring ourselves into, let's see, facing the right hand side of your mat. If we bring ourselves over to the right hand side, make space for you and baby, feet parallel to the knees, parallel to the hips, relax the shoulders. We come into a mountaintop, big breaths coming in. And this time, exhale, bring your hands over to the left, hips to the right. A gentle side stretch on the right hand side. Big breaths. Super. From here, we're going to inhale, rise up higher. Mountain, exhale, the hands to the right, hips to the left. It's not about how far you go, it's about how it feels, opening up, softening. Then we come into a star. We inhale, open the hands, feet parallel to the short edges of the mat. Relax the shoulders. We're a 5-pointed star with the head looking up. Big breaths, looking up at the stars, the moon. One more deep breath. Settling in here. And then we release. Find a triangle pose. So if you want to, you can use a block. We're going to place the palms down. Right foot pointing over to the right hand side. Left foot comes in at 45-degree angle. Now listen to your body. If you want more space for you and baby, open up a little bit more. Now softness in the knees. We inhale up, bring the energy forward. Exhale, bring that right hand down to where it feels comfortable. Now I'm going to reach for a block. Let's see what feels good, which direction. Inhale the left hand up, looking up to the side or down. We get a nice side stretch along the left hand side of the body. One more breath. And then we release. Brilliant. We turn ourselves into a bit of a warrior mum now. So we're going to drop that left knee, if that feels comfortable for softness. Right elbow is a shield, now onto our right knee. We're protecting the chest, the torso, you and baby. Left hand an arrow that can come up towards the ceiling. How does this feel? Does that left hand want to rest on the hip instead? Do you want to keep that left knee down, or if you want to, that left knee can come up and that left foot can turn to the side. Listen to your body, what variation it wants, and breathe all that energy coming in, opening the left hand side of the body, exhaling here. One more breath, and then we release. If you've got the block, you can reach for it, or dropping that left knee, we bring our hands either side of that right foot. We're turning into a crescent moon. Relax that left foot on the ground. We inhale, bring ourselves up, palms reaching up, relaxing the shoulders, looking forwards, or maybe gently up. Nice neutral spine. Relax the shoulders. One more deep breath, rising us up. Exhaling, releasing. We bring ourselves to goddess pose. And believe it or not, this is another great birthing position because the birth canal is really small and short. So notice whether you want a block or cushion to hold on to, or maybe even to sit on. And notice if naturally your heels are up or down. It depends on your bone structure, whatever feels comfortable. Hands can stay on the ground, or hands can come to the chest, relax the shoulders. And we're breathing in and out. Lengthening our spine down. One more nourishing breath in and out. And then we release. Good. So we've done one phase of the moon salutation. We do it the same again. It's quite cyclical to the other side of the mat. Here we go. So it starts off with our crescent moon. This time we drop that right knee down. Left knee comes in front, that 90-degree angle. We can flex that right foot for more support or release it down. We inhale, rise up. Exhaling, relaxing the shoulders. Big breaths. Like the moon, rising up on the horizon. Warrior mums, are you ready? Shield in the left elbow, onto the left knee. We can stay down with that right knee, or if we want to, right knee comes up, right foot parallel to the short edges of the mat. Right hand can rest on the hip for support, or does it want to be an arrow shooting up towards the ceiling, looking up to the side or down? Enjoy now all the stretches coming to the right hand side of the body. Getting really nice and toned and strengthened here in our vinyasa flows. The first half of our session, vinyasa. And we'll work into gentle hatha, where we stay in the positions for longer. Slowly bring ourselves back into our triangle. We straighten that left leg, right foot coming at a 45-degree angle. Stagger the legs if you want more support. Left hand coming down towards the inside of that left leg. Right hand coming to the right hip, to the ceiling, looking up to the side or down. Big breaths. transitioning in any way that feels comfortable. Bend the knees, bring yourself up to your star pose, maybe a shooting star, releasing, letting go. Ready for that mountain on this, the left hand side of your mat. Other side, inhaling up, hands to the left, hips to the right. We're a crescent moon. Inhaling up, rising, hands to the right, hips to the left. Crescent moon. Super. Hands to the chest. Namaste. Noticing how we're feeling after the energizing sun salutation, and now maybe more calm with that cooling moon salutation. So two really different sequences that can help there. Okay, we bring the energy into the chest now. We're going to make our way into our balances. So a great way to do that is tree pose. Okay, so explore whether you want to be on the mat or maybe off the mat. Now in pregnancy we can feel a bit lethargic, we can feel a bit heavy. This is a great way to lift us and bring some lightness into the body. Okay, so let's start with the left leg. This is going to be our root. So inhale the left toes up. Can you one at a time bring one toe down? This really starts to stimulate each ligament and tendon in the foot. Brilliant, releasing down. Inhale up the left leg. Exhaling, bending that left knee. We've got a good trunk of our tree here. Hands coming to the hip. Remember that tucking of the tailbone under, stopping that pregnancy arch. Relax the shoulders back and down. Now find a gaze in front of you, something that's not moving. Right foot coming over to the left leg. On the ground here, testing the waters, seeing how we feel. And we can stay here, or if we want to, we can explore opening up the chest and the heart with our arms. They're connected with the heart and chest. We can start with hands on the heart and chest, with our breaths coming in and out. It's time now to open even more. So we inhale the arms up, then our branches of our tree rising up. Exhaling, releasing down. Notice we can stay with the hand mudra, hand position and focus of palms coming together at the top. Maybe they're open. Or if you want to, explore how it feels to bring the hands, palms to the chest, to the heart. How does it feel to bring this little heart shape down to you and bump, you and baby. Breathing in and out. All connected. One more breath. And then let it go, shake it out. There's a lot of concentration that happens in our balances, which also helps to cool and calm us down as well. As we slowly go into the Hatha, the gentle postures that will stay for longer. So let's try the other side. We've done one side, each side's different. Notice if we're falling, that's fine, that's natural, each day is different. We have preference in sides. Is it our right dominant, right-handed side that we're stronger on? Have a play, create that muscle memory and keep going. Right toes coming up, there are roots sinking down. Inhale up our right leg, our trunk, exhaling, bending that right knee. Hands to the hips, roll the shoulders back, big breaths. Find your gaze, relax the shoulders, tuck the tailbone under. Notice how far you want to bring the left foot in. On the ground for support. Does it want to rest a bit higher? As long as it's not on that knee joint, soften that knee joint with a bend. Staying here if we want those hands to inhale the energy up, lightness up the spine. Exhale, releasing down. Playing with that movement, our proprioception here, our balance. And explore maybe the lotus position. So how does it feel to bring our little fingers together and our thumb together? Relax the shoulders. We've got a beautiful flower here. It's visualization of a flower, softening the chest, the heart. If you want to, a bit of a challenge, can you close your eyes this evening? Withdrawing the senses, how does it make you feel? Maybe for a second, maybe for more, maybe a bit wibbly wobbly, and shake it out. Good.